Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. What's going on? Salute to everybody. I ain't gonna be on here with y'all. I'll kick with y'all for about a couple hours or so. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's back to the business. What's good, bro?
I don't know what happened yesterday. It was something going on with like the connection. That shit booted me out and everything. Like the stream that you sent me or something.
StreamYard is fixing their shit, you know, because
okay, yeah, because I heard Ron, like we was hearing each other, but skipping past, like it was like, do you hear me? I thought deep. I was like, what the hell going on?
I don't know. I'm waiting on Ron to get in here, waiting on the other brothers to get up in here as well, man. Hey, man, so what you thought about the game last night? Salute to everybody once again, man. We gonna have fun. Oh, no. I do not want to start with that. Steven Jackson. What in the world? See, people got to stop. This is one thing why, like, people on TV, you can't challenge them of what they be telling the people, man. LeBron James was not the best player in 2005. Come on, like, you think people wasn't living in them times, man? And furthermore, this right here is just a testament of what I've been trying to tell y'all forever on YouTube. Just because somebody played in the NBA doesn't mean that you take everything that say is law. Because when Kobe was here, you wasn't saying that. He wasn't even better than Dwayne Wade at that time. You remember Dirk Nowitzki? Yeah, he was balling too. You remember Carmelo Anthony? Yeah, he was balling too. Kobe was up there too. You remember KG? Ray Allen? He wasn't better than them the niggas, man. Only time LeBron been the best, one considered the best or whatever, I say 11 and 12. Because even some of the MVPs, y'all always want to nitpick and some of the MVPs he won, he should have won them. That's why I don't, you can't take nothing away from him, but y'all need to stop lying, bro. That's why basketball the way it is, and you played the game. You getting a clutch check or something? Man, LeBron wasn't no best player.
Or he want that interview. You know, niggas seeing that retirement coming up, and everybody now trying to get in position to get that interview. Get a little money off of the nigga now.
Man, I don't lost a lot of respect for that nigga for doing that shit. Because he was only one of the real fewest ones other than Quentin Richardson.
I mean, that's what they've been doing ever since Kobe Bryant died. Shit, even the dudes who used to try to say they look up to him, Kawhi, Kyrie, like Kevin Durant, Paul George, all you niggas start doing bullshit. They like, oh, Kobe can't see this, and now I can really be who I wanted to be.
Man, that's some whole ass shit, bro. Yeah, I don't care. The Lakers got their ass whooped last night. Hey, look, I know everybody want to kill it.
Look, it's time to get rid of. Look, if the Lakers want to make money on LeBron, look, it's smart shit. It's the same reason why y'all gave Kobe Bryant one for what Kobe did for y'all, but it's the same reason why y'all gave Kobe that extension right after Achilles. Kobe too big for you to just let go. It don't matter if he scored 50 or 40 points. He gonna sell out your arenas. He gonna sell jerseys still because they legends. So that's how they gonna look at it. They icon. So if y'all want to keep LeBron for that, that's cool. But stop running the offense through the nigga and let AD go. It's time for y'all to go get some niggas that's hungry. Y'all got players. Y'all got two dudes that's full. LeBron is overweight, full with accolades and all this admiration that y'all give him. What the hell he need to win another championship for? Why do I need to win another championship when you telling me I'm the GOAT? If I got 3 championships and you telling me I'm the GOAT, what do I need to be hungry for? And then you got AD. You got AD. AD just wanted one, man. That's how I feel. He just wanted one. Yeah. He got that bullshit monkey ring. Now he got that off his back. Now all he can say is no matter what you say about him, he feel like put champion on that dough. You want to say I'm an injured prone player? Put an injured prone champion dough on there. Like that's all these niggas is. Like they get full, bro. They do what once they get what they want in the NBA, they like, I don't give a damn what none of you niggas think about me. I got what I want.
Man, these dudes ain't hungry. And shout out to the ones that are hungry. Y'all don't get y'all shine. I know who y'all is. The ones who do be keeping it real. You know, that's one thing I love about that movie, Killer Season. Killer Season taught me how all sports work. Tennis, you got to prove yourself. Tennis, you just got to prove yourself. I don't know how it is there, but when I'm talking about football and basketball, them particular sports, that movie shot a lot of gems, and it told a lot of truth on things too. You think you're going to the NFL, man? You ain't going to no NFL. Your job is bagging that up.
If you're not never full on getting money, right? These dudes ain't never full on get money because they doing all type of kooky stuff. They bring in 100,000 here or 50, 500,000 or a million. So
right.
why are you full on getting success in your job, your full-time job that you do right now? I don't care about all that sideline. I got this little store open. I got this clothing store. I got that sideline for right now. Until you retire, the main income that funds everything that you do is basketball. Why are you not trying to get as many accolades in your job? When you're at work, you're trying to get raises. You're trying to get employee of the month. You're trying to get all these things. You never stop trying to get these things because you're trying to get to a certain level. So my thing is, in the NBA, when you become a champion, that don't mean you're a legendary champion. That don't mean you're an icon champion. Like if AD retired right now today, I'm not gonna talk about him like he's Karl Malone, like he's Charles Barkley, like he's Tim Duncan. Like, I'm not going to put you in that type of rep. The same way I don't talk about Sean Kemp like that. Like, he's not going to get that kind of legendary talk when it comes to the power forwards and all that other game. And it's the same thing with AD, man. You came in here, got a bum-ass ring, bro. Got all the potential in the world, bro. You was the power forward that they were saying could challenge Tim Duncan to be the greatest power forward ever. That's a lie. That's gone. That's bullshit.
Everything that they been saying on TV is bullshit, man. Cause this is why I don't like watching TV, man. I was just sitting at work, right? So my homie dad was heated. He was heated. He called me. He was like, "You won't believe what this man just said." And so he had to play. He had to rewind it while it was live. I was so happy to get on my break at the time. Cause last night I didn't get off till late last night. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I never seen people, will fuck some shit up, and the shit is too easy for you to not to fuck up because of poor choices. Cause the guy came into work was like, "Hey, Chief Price, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't coming to. I'm gonna be late tonight." I'm like, man, looking at him like, "Dude, you drunk as a motherfucker, bro." I'm like, "You don't need to be." And he comes to work drunk. Look, I live in Oregon, bro. You know how it is in the West Coast. West Coast is different from any place where I lived at. Cause I seen people come to work fucked up in the South and the Midwest and shit like that. Not in Oregon took it to a level over 100 times, bro. I'm like, dude, like, how you gonna be able to function and shit, bro? You got to deal with the people. You got to do bathrooms and all this other stuff. You gotta be, you gotta be on with these customers. Make sure ain't nobody stealing and shit like that. And your ass sloppy drunk like a motherfucker. Then the motherfucker came in that tray last night, was telling my boss that he put his 2 weeks notice in. So my boss hit me up, was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be late tonight." At least they called me, but I'm about to talk to my boss, because I did train him. I'm like, dude, I train you better than this, man. You got to keep communication with your people, man. This right here got to stop. You need to find somebody that's consistent.
You know what? And consistency, like you're saying, that's the thing with AD. He ain't consistent. You know what pisses me off, bro? This is what this reminds me of, right? You got this one dude.
I got you, Lydia.
The triathlon. It's like being in a triathlon, right? And they got this one athlete that everybody looking at. Nigga got muscles everywhere, veins. Nigga, his clock records is amazing. He got all the records. He got all this shit that make it look like he about to just run away with the gold. But then you got this dude with lesser talent, right? Not all of the muscles. He ain't garbage, but he just ain't you though. He ain't blessed like God bless you though with the natural ability. But he ends up winning the triathlon line. He wins all of the javelin. He wins the long jump. He wins the hurdles. All that. That's what it feels like when it comes to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan wasn't no Duncan power forward where he just jump out the gym. He wasn't no quick power forward. He didn't have all the ability that AD got. He didn't have all the ability that Karl Anthony Towns got. But the nigga got more championships, more MVPs, more success in that basketball thing than them. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe wasn't blessed with a body like just muscles like Michael Jordan or LeBron James. He had to work for it. So that lets you know these dudes' worth ethic and how serious they took it because they knew they didn't have everything other dudes had. So they worked harder than the dudes who had it. Because niggas who got muscles, guess what they ain't doing? Lifting weights. Because they got them already. Nigga, you ain't in the gym lifting like me because you already fucking got a karate body. I used to see niggas like that when we used to play. I swear, it used to be niggas like that growing up with them. We 12, 13. This nigga like a goddamn grown man by the body. I'm like, goddamn, nigga. Oh, yeah, nigga, my daddy did them. Yeah, they got them genes. But the cold thing is, I'm better than you, though, when we out here on the field, when we on the court. All that shit you got look like something, but you don't know what to do with it. And that's how I feel about a lot of these basketball players. You niggas can jump, shoot, dribble. They talk, oh, they way more skilled. Oh, they can do way more. Look at the big man. But the niggas ain't doing shit.
Got no heart, man.
They ain't doing nothing with it, bro. It's like my daddy used to tell me, bro, when I was messing up. Your ass is an educated fool. I was like, what the hell is that? You an educated fool. You know better. You know everything you need to know, and you still do stupid shit. That's what it is. Mm-mm. That's what these niggas is. They got all the tools, bro. They got all of it. They got everything better, and they don't take advantage of it. You feel me? Medical. Don't play more games. You feel me? Like lesser back-to-back. Still don't play more games. Easier. Mm-hmm. Defense ain't too contact. Look, defense, they can't hurt you like they used to. Can't put their hands on you. But y'all don't take advantage of this. You would think LeBron James, even though he got 4 rings, Steph Curry got 4 rings, you would think with a body that he got, how he can be a bulldozer. Even some of these big dudes, Joel Embiid, you would think in this day and age where you can be a real Shaq and they can't touch you. Could you imagine if Shaq was in this league and they can't touch him and he's still getting the fouls? Shaq could be scoring about 45 points a game, if not 50, man, if he can make his damn free throws. These dudes don't take advantage, man, of what they got. Every generation gonna have an advantage of the more than the generation ahead of them. And these dudes don't take advantage of what they do. It's just what we all did. We don't got it hard like the black people back in the days, but are we working as hard as them? Hell no.
Yeah, but we seen how hard they had it growing up as kids.
Yeah, we seen it now. No, I ain't saying everybody don't do it, but if you look at it, right? If Martin Luther King just was right here, right now, him and Malcolm, they'll be like, this ain't what I got my ass beat for. Straight up, what y'all doing out here? I didn't get my head buzzed, nigga, for you niggas to be out here calling each other niggas and for you niggas to be shooting each other. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like. It looks foolish. The niggas in the NBA before these NBA players, they didn't go play with fucking sprung ankles and sprung fingers and broken toes so you niggas can come and take it easy, nigga. They did it so you niggas can earn the money that y'all getting now so they can pay y'all more, but still, y'all supposed to make the money go up more. Y'all gonna keep the money stuck right here on stupid. Because y'all not making new eyes come to the league. Y'all not making people be new inspired by the league because y'all not doing shit for the league. Y'all doing only shit for yourself. You're not doing nothing for the NBA. There's no excitement in the NBA no more. We're going off of who we like and just who you want to watch. But you ain't talking about the matchups because it ain't none.
Yeah, I feel
You
you,
used to
man.
couldn't
I
wait
feel
to go
you,
watch
bro.
basketball. Magic, Jordan, Isaiah, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, Dominique. It was so many dudes. Kobe, Tracy, Vince Carter, Steve, whatever it was competition in the league that you wanted to go and come back to school the next day, go back to work. Like, yeah, nigga, them Philadelphia 76ers got y'all that. Yeah, I told y'all you wanted to go back and have that argument on who better now. Didn't I tell you he better? It ain't nothing like that now. It ain't nothing like that no more. Barbershop talk is garbage. Everybody talking in the barbershop talking about the game ain't the same. Go in the barbershop, they talk about the game ain't the same. It ain't even the same barbershop talk no more how we used to talk about sports.
Nah, it's a new different era because I went the other day to get, to the shop and the homies was just like, the new kids were just like, they wasn't even talking about basketball. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about football and
you don't
other
even hear
sports.
nobody talk about defense. You don't even hear nobody say, look, everybody talk about how many points a nigga score. But my thing is, y'all know that ain't about how good he is, right? It's about no defense being played on him.
That's true.
You know how you used to, man, back in the days, we already know T-Box, we did this. Let's go back now since it's been years. You have to go back, I think, about 14 years ago. Now, 14 years ago, man, it was only about 10 niggas that could average 20 points, over 20 points in the league because it was defense being played. It was only about 10 to 11 niggas. And then when they when they lightened up the defense, it turned into 40 niggas all of a sudden averaging over 20. 30 niggas in the league averaging over 20. Hold on. Y'all niggas ain't this good. If they let us put some D on y'all, some of you niggas gonna go under 15.
That's true.
That's
See,
true.
that's how you knew Tracy
yesterday.
McGrady, Kobe Bryant, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant. These are the niggas that was doing this. KG, Allen Iverson. At these times, these niggas, Allen Iverson, Steph Curry probably will be able to do it too, just off of the simple fact that nigga don't have to go in the lane to score. He can outshoot you. But I'm just saying, they made it easier though to where more niggas who couldn't score because of how the defense kept them from out the key and they couldn't probably shoot that good, those niggas got buckets from when they opened up the lanes. See, and who is that? Who is one of those players who can't shoot too good when they came in the league? LeBron James. So we got to open up this lane for you, nigga, because you can't shoot. Think about it. If the lanes wasn't open, if they played back how they played in the 90s and early 2000s, could Giannis go in the hole like he does now? Hell no, it's too clogged up. The reason why you can drive like you can like that is because you have a fucking Red Sea gap open in the middle of the whole damn thing. It's busted wide open. There's so much space because they're sticking shooters. You can just drive.
And all you got to do, if you don't have an athletic big man, that can,
Giannis would not look. If Giannis, when they had the rules like that, you know what Giannis averaged? When the rules were like that, Giannis averaged like 15 points. He was in the teens. When they let him play defense on Giannis, he was in the teens because the nigga couldn't shoot. If you can't drive,
brought that up.
Yeah, look, if you can't drive, how the hell you gonna score?
We were talking about this yesterday, Lenny. Remember, hey, Lenny, I was just talking about this yesterday. They start changing the rules. 05,
and we start getting new superstars, nigga. When they change the rules, we start getting new superstars. I remember all this stuff, man. That's why when you start seeing niggas join in with the Vince Carters and the Kobe Bryant. Like right when that rule happened, the next year, nigga, it was like 10 more niggas that averaged 20.
Yep. Hey, look at the stats. Go ahead, lady.
They changed the rules for Mike too, though. You know, you
can't
they did.
Look
too hard.
They changed it for him too. When he first came in the league, they was sticking Mike up. Mike, it was hard for him because, like Isaiah said, everybody was slamming people. They just extra put it on us because of the little white boy on y'all team. You feel me? They didn't like him. How he used to do it. Bill him. But other than that, they changed the rules, but it was still. They didn't change it to where it was like, hey, we got to help Michael Jordan all the way out. Like, you can't. Yeah. You know, because even Magic made a joke on it. When him and Larry Bird was taking a picture, Magic was like, hold on now. Don't get too close to Mike because you know it's a foul.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm not going to say that wasn't the talk in the NBA. Like, damn, nigga, you can't even touch this nigga Mike. I know that wasn't talk. I seen it. But it wasn't to the extent. You still see Mike get smacked upside his head. Right. And they didn't say, go shoot like, oh, you kicked out the game and shit. You know, you got to beat Michael up and stayed in the game, though. It wasn't like, hey, motherfucker, you hitting your airness, take him in the back. He's out. Yeah, he ain't coming back for the whole series.
Yeah, it was still physical, though.
Yeah, it was still physical, but they was just like, we don't want nigga took out the game no more. Like, no more busted noses and shit like that with Carmelo.
That's the era we grew up in. We grew up in that.
But what I'm saying, it's so soft now, bro. It's so soft now. You can't even get 5 minutes of good basketball because if you just barely that's basketball. Sometimes you touch a nigga a little bit just to see if you can fuck with his focus with the shot. You ain't trying to foul him. You just trying to give him something to think about while you trying to do the move. And the referee calling foul. You like, bro, if I could have fouled him, I didn't even do nothing really.
That's why
you gotta let them play. I don't like the games being decided. Look at James Harden. See, we all knew this. Niggas and this ain't nothing against James. It's just watching basketball. I'm just telling y'all what I see. A nigga getting 15 fucking free throws, nigga? What the hell? How many points you think a nigga gonna hell? You don't get those free throws though no more. So it's a big change. He's not getting bailed out. When they took that rule away, the Trae Youngs, the Dame Lillards, all that stopping in front of you and taking a shot and calling fouls and shit. Nah, that shit gone now. So now you got to really work for your shot. That's why I said these players got caught up with not being focused on continuing the shot and really finishing and making it. They just waiting for the whistle, trying to get a whistle call instead of make the damn shot, man. Let the referee gonna do his job when he do it, man. You can't force that man to blow that whistle.
Thing is, James Harden, they would never giving him them calls in the playoffs, no way.
Exactly, so, and that's why I said I got mad at him, bro, because you would think common sense. You got to change, bro. You got to come back, and you got to play through that shit. You should have known out of all those seasons in Houston, you didn't catch on that in the playoffs, they ain't going to be doing this shit for me, so don't get caught up in this shit.
Right.
That's why I was like, nigga, this nigga make me mad because it's all about adjustments in basketball. It's all about adjustments. Every game, in the middle of the game, you got to adjust because people catch on to what you're doing.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Who's the best mid-range shooter? Who's the players in the league, old and young, to y'all that can hit that mid-range?
Michael Jordan,
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about in today's era. I'm talking about today's era.
I'll probably give it to like a Kevin Durant, a Kawhi. Oh, I know. You know what? Who's really the king of the midi in the league? And he's not a superstar. Look like it's DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is the midi king in the NBA.
Yeah.
Who you think?
If you think about it, he's the only, I ain't saying Kawhi don't do pull-up, but if you really look at it, ever since they've been in the league, never taking it out their game or having to add it, because he always been a Kobe fan, he's always been a midi dude. He just started putting the three in his shot later on as the Steph Curry generation came. But if you really look at it, he was a midi guy. He's still a midi guy. That's where all his clutch baskets come from, mid-range.
Yeah, but the analytics would change the game on that. Don't nobody really want to shoot the mid range no more.
And that's look, Alani, you know they on some bull because it was always told us the closer you are to the court is the smarter shot.
The shot, right.
So if anything inside the 3-point line is the smarter shot. Y'all, I don't know what's this other shit y'all talking about, 3-pointer or layup. Look, man, anything inside the if anything, the 3-pointer was always to me like if you're in problems, a trouble shot, either last seconds, we want to win the game, tie the game up, or we're trying to catch up. Yeah, we probably add a couple threes in our game. But the three was never something that we relied on to win the game.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. Jimmy Butler, but we already said KD. KD got that mid-range reaper, man. Speaking of which, man, they won the game last night.
But if we going off of when you said who is dominating on it, if I go from start to finish, I have to say DeMar DeRozan. When Jimmy came in, he wasn't buckets yet. He was Jimmy Butler. He wasn't nowhere near buckets.
I still feel like KD a better shooter than DeRozan, even though he might not.
See, look, and that's why I say about it. This why I say, right, I had an argument. I think T. Price remember. I had an argument, right? I say Kobe Bryant is the better scorer, right, than Kevin Durant, right? Even though I know, and this is what I mean, he has God gifts that helps defense be a little easier to him, right? Kobe, being 6'6", they can bring a 6'11" dude over there on him, and Kobe still scoring on him. He has to use different footwork to get spacing, certain things. KD can just turn around and pull up on a lot of dudes where they can't bother his shot. So I feel like that's an advantage. So I feel like the dude who scores with lesser advantages and he can score just as many points as you and do it just as you, he's a better scorer than you. To me, it's just like a dude who's 5'0" and a dude who's 6'9". They dunk. If I see the 5'0" dude do a 360, he got more boosties than you, bro. You just bigger than him.
Dang, in that hand check era though, KD wouldn't have, he can't shoot if you got it.
No. We already seen how Boston did him. The way he looked at in Boston, and they can't even touch you in this generation like that. Right. I know he can't take physical defense, bro. If he was back in those days, KD, look, I believe this whole generation, low key, they'll be out the game. The way the old school was, how they talk to you, how they got in your head, these niggas will be out the game before the second half.
It'll be tough on him, man.
Think about Dennis Rodman sticking some of these power forwards and centers, my nigga, the way they is. Joel Embiid. He stuck Shaq now. Before everybody talk about who is Dennis Rodman, this nigga had a moment where he fucked with Shaq Mine. He fucked with Tim Duncan. He fucked with all of the greats that do that post game. So you think these dudes who like to shoot the ball more, that really ain't savvy in the post, gonna outdo Dennis Rodman down there? You crazy.
And I'm just gonna get this out the way. DeRayment is not no fucking Dennis Rodman. He's not no fucking Dennis Rodman.
They need to stop that because what I mean in it, when y'all do that, y'all gotta understand. Dennis Rodman, I believe he won. Didn't he win Defensive Player 2 before?
Yeah, he was an offensive player. He won. He got.
And he's a 3 in a row too. 3 in a row rebound champion. This nigga was grabbing 20 and 18 type of rebounds with 7-footers. I'm talking about real 7-footers, not these 6'11" and 6'10" niggas that they tell y'all 7 feet and they not. I'm talking about niggas that's 7'1", 7'2" in the league with him. He's in there out rebounding them.
Yeah.
So don't tell me.
Dennis, what they don't know about Dennis is he was a world-class athlete. He a way better athlete than Draymond ever
was.
And they forget, and they don't know about his scoring years. Just like y'all feel like Draymond had that 1 year where he was scoring. Dennis Rodman had a few years where he was scoring double digits. He wasn't always dependent on just to be he shifted into that player. He just became the player that what you need me to do. That's what I'm gonna do. You used to see the nigga shoot a 3 and he'll just hunch his shoulders like, oh shit, it went in.
Oh yeah, he used to get him Alonzo ass.
Man, look, he used to have, after he wore that dress and that lipstick, Carmelo didn't feel comfortable with that nigga behind him. That nigga was like, hell no, nigga, I don't know this nigga trying to put his boot right between the crack of my ass, man.
But I
was watching him. I said, this nigga, if you watch Dennis Rodman, other dudes do the forearm. Dennis Rodman put his pelvis on your ass. When you try to go up, post him up, he put his whole pelvis on your ass, got his whole meat all on your cheeks and shit. So I know that's uncomfortable to niggas. You don't know how he moving, what he doing, shit. But that's what I'm saying. You got to think about how Dennis Rodman, you think the little shit that Draymond do, right? Draymond do tactics and to get his own self in trouble. Dennis Rodman used to do shit and get the other nigga in trouble because they get mad. He go over there and rub your nipple and shit. The referee you sock him in the mouth. He like, whoa, he slammed back on the floor. Now you got a tech. He looking, laughing. Like, damn, man.
Yeah.
I give Draymond a little bit of Dennis Rodman. He got a little bit of Dennis Rodman in him, but nah, he not.
You know what I now see?
I can see that. We ain't talking about his personal life, LB. We ain't talking about his personal life. We talking about basketball, man.
You can pick a certain thing that reminds you of somebody in a way, but I'm gonna just be honest. I believe that Draymond, this is the only thing that he reminds me of with Dennis Rodman. That you have to, but he don't have this. Dennis Rodman had 2 niggas that wouldn't let him crash himself. You remember how how Michael Jordan and fucking Scottie Pippen slammed that nigga on the floor that time in that game? Like, no, man, damn. That's what the fuck Drake, that's what Steph Curry and Clay supposed to be doing to Draymond sometime. Like, bro, you remember what gets the time, nigga? You keep on getting yourself suspended in the wrong moments.
Yeah,
Like you need. Look, Michael Jordan. You just need that type of leader, bro. That when he come calling, you respect him. And I don't think Draymond. Look, first of all, I know you don't because you went on another dude podcast talking about your own teammate like 3 times, bro. Like 3 times you did kind of side busted this nigga Steph and said somebody else is somebody. So to me, you don't really respect him, but you know you need him. Like, you know what I mean? You don't respect him, but you're using Steph to get yourself the success you need in the NBA. But you don't respect Steph, because if you did, you wouldn't do some of the things that you do, bro, like to bring attention to that franchise like that. Because at the same time, if this was anybody else, if it wasn't Steph Curry, if this happened in Kevin Durant locker room, if he punched somebody, if he was on the team with him and he punched somebody, or LeBron, they'll be like, where LeBron at though? Where his leadership at? They'll be talking about everybody else who the leader of the team and why they ain't got no control over they road dog. But this nigga Steph Curry slid right out of that. If Kobe was alive and a nigga Paul Gasol, let's say Dwight Howard punched Paul Gasol, Kobe gonna be like, hold up. It ain't gonna be no quiet shit. He gonna be like, hold up. You on some stupid shit up in here. I just don't think that these niggas are really leaders like that. I just really think these niggas are a lot of Robins. Some of them Batman, or some of them turned themselves into Batman, but I believe they all are Robins.
Yeah,
they all are Robins.
Draymond really is a leader on that team, though. I mean,
yeah, no. Look, and but is he leading the right way though? That's the bad thing. You feel me? He's a leader, and yes, I know like what he does, like as in telling niggas where to be. I believe Draymond he don't have the skill to do what he need, like other basketball players can do, but he can read basketball. He can see like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. That's like, he can see basketball. Like that nigga got enough IQ to know if I stump my foot at you, you're gonna try to throw the pass and I'm gonna jump back and catch it. He can outsmart certain niggas. You'll be amazed who is stupid in the NBA, who really don't know how to just do simple shit. So he can survive off of just his smartness. He knows where to be at. He can anticipate. I could tell he watch niggas and see how they play, because he got to do all that stuff to just have an advantage. And he has to bring the bullshit on the court to have the advantage too. He has to argue with somebody. He has to rub somebody the wrong way. It's not no other way with Draymond Green.
Yeah, but you know what though, yo, salute to y'all on the panel and your families and everybody else on the chat and their families. I see the NBA right now, man. It's like this. And then, yo, salute to you, Trey. I'm going more on your point. You understand what I'm saying? You got a bunch of fake country club motherfuckers, man, in the NBA. It's not the NBA like 30, 40 years ago. This is the Buddy Duddy club. It really is. I mean, it's like that. A lot of them, I'm being nice. I'm being
Don't be nice, man. We tell the truth around here, man.
Yeah, but a lot of them, they like to talk to the mic. And they love the mic. A lot of them do not carry their own mic.
Mm-hmm.
So when people just tell the goddamn truth, I mean, like, people want to debate players of today than 40, 50 years ago. There's no debate to me. We deal with country club, fuddy duddy, talking to each, sharing mic people. And it's turned. I'm looking at the game right now. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's why college basketball is still the best to me. I mean, come on. Draymond.
It is.
Come on.
Hey,
that's why
you right, bro. You right. It's not the same. Like I said, I don't even rush to the games. I be missing certain games now because I be like, it's not excitement. It's gonna be some bullshit.
All you see is 3 balls. Look at all these triple doubles and all this other shit. Yeah, he passed Jason Kidd, but they lost. They praised niggas that would. I never seen that shit. Cause back in the day, man, they used to like, yeah, he scored, but he lost. They used to say that shit back in the day.
Why you got niggas going?
You got it. Damn, Drew.
For another day.
Yeah. Look
Like, he went and look. That's why I say everybody talk this shit about how selfish Kobe was, right? But y'all forget Kobe come from the era of when you blowing a team out by 20, all the starters come sit down. Let's let the rookies and the bench get a little bit in and let them get some routine. Kobe was blowing teams out so much in the beginning of his career, bro. He didn't play a lot of fourth quarters, bro. Last 6 minutes.
He was sitting on rest.
Just imagine if Kobe came up in this era. Just imagine if we was getting Kobe right now in this era. He would be a stat junkie, bro. He'll be out there scoring 60 every fucking night.
And triple double. Let's not leave that out.
Just saying. If he was a stat junkie like that, that's why I knew, like, at the end of the day, Kobe wasn't like a stat crazy dude. Now, he probably would go out there and win for a few of them, 3-point shit, some of Michael Jordan little things, but he wasn't trying to go out there literally and be like, I'm getting a triple-double today. The only thing I think he had on his mind was to win the game and to try to score as many points as he could. That's the only thing I think. Yeah, and lock your ass up. Make sure whoever he's sticking don't score on him.
And let me say this, man. Dressbrook. Y'all know I'm talking about Dressbrook. Stop saying Dressbrook is better than Oscar Robertson. Y'all don't see this will piss me off. Y'all don't study. Y'all don't know history. Y'all don't know errors. I want to know, did y'all went to school?
You know why he ain't better? You know why he ain't better than Oscar? Because when Oscar got a once-in-a-lifetime player, just like Russ did with KD, and then he did with some other players as well, Oscar said only one chance. It only took him one try. I'm gonna get a champion. He was that good to where he went and got a championship with the nigga he was with. Russ, I'm not putting you past this nigga because you have not went to the mountaintop with nobody. I don't know how niggas now, we can say, if you want to say, see, this one I don't like them to use. Well, talent-wise and explosive-wise, he way faster. Look, I don't care about if you're faster. It's about what you're getting done with that speed. It's about what you're getting done with that power. And at the end of the day, Oscar Robertson got more done with what he had, and that's less than Russ. When somebody got less than you, that means they're better than you, just period. It's something wrong with you.
But I would say this, that when Oscar Robertson played, I'm saying to me, when I was a teenager, was a preteen, I say, good players in the 60s, 50s and the 60s, it was competitive. It wasn't that many teams. You know what I'm saying? You right about that, but they was competitive. But you know, Westbrook, when he played, you got people athletic and do all those type of things. You know, but the difference of Dressbrook and Oscar Robertson lead of men. Dressbrook, you was leading of boys. And that's a big, big difference. That I ain't talking people on the chat and even in the panel, but the ones listening outside, y'all don't know the definition. See, back then they were leading of men, and they lead to championships. And then think about like this: the conditions. The conditions back then were horrible. They had to tape their own ankles. They had to work another job.
They flying coach. They flying with regular civilians.
I'm talking about bum ass coach. And some of the players was tall. They had to come on, and then you got to think about it. And then they had to get up, play with some sneakers that had no ankle support. It's hard claw. Then they had to get back on the coach.
How niggas playing 82 games in Converse and flat ass Converse Chuck Taylors, and you niggas can't play with all these better sneakers and all this better arithmetic for y'all.
And I'm saying like the superstars with the late great Elgin Baylor. You got the late great Bill Russell. You got the late great Big Dipper. And others. Come on. They was bringing it hard.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They like to disrespect Wilt, but Wilt still got more records than LeBron.
Right.
Will never
Way
touch
more.
LeBron James. LeBron would never touch Wilt Chamberlain. You know what's crazy too? Underrated. I said this before a long time ago. If they was keeping up with blocks and all this other stuff and all this other crazy stuff and everything like that, ain't nobody casting them triple doubles, quadruple doubles, or quintuplets.
Look,
Sorry,
I'm not. I know that's why you get that grumpy. That's why you get that bitter, grumpy old man talk with these basketball players, because you know what they looking at. They like, man, these niggas ain't better than me. Why y'all jumping these niggas ahead of me? They don't go hard like me. Them players get mad at that shit. They like, these niggas didn't.
Hold on, I got it on the Kobe one.
Hours. If you put in hours at your job every day, working harder than everybody, and all of a sudden they call Shannon up there to get the goddamn raise, you gonna be like, oh hell no, Shannon don't even come to work all the time, nigga. How the fuck he getting the raise?
They still ain't nobody done this yet.
Remember you sent that to me? And I showed it to my channel last year, and you know what they said? Yo, well, look at the time. Yo, he was doing, this is the past his prime, fam. This is on the beginning of the past of his prime. Look at those numbers, bro. Look at those numbers, y'all.
Check this out. When people don't know this, like Wilt Chamberlain told Michael Jordan, you ain't the GOAT. That's how much you know of a battle it is. He felt like, nigga, you ain't no GOAT, Mike, because they ain't changed no rules for you to where it's go against you. They changed the rules to help you. No, they changed the rules to go against me. Wilt is the reason why they opened up that key, why it's so goddamn wide and big now.
Look at those numbers, folks.
You feel me? He one of the reasons why they was telling niggas don't dunk on the courts. Y'all don't know, Wilt wasn't just a damn basketball player. That nigga was an all-around athlete, man, and he was strong than an ox.
And he had a fadeaway.
And also, let's not leave this out. He never fouled out of a game. Never. Look it up. Never fouled out of the game. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers, family.
You can tell them to look it up, but they still ain't gonna.
That's why I tell people be like, oh, what if he played in this era? In this era with his mind frame, in this era with his mind frame, don't think about, look, and he's not gonna be shooting the ball like back in those days. He's gonna be shooting just like they doing in this day, because that's how they gonna be training. But this is what y'all forget. It's the mind frame that comes with you in the time. Like, that's what I'm looking at. You can't tell me with Kevin Durant mind frame going backwards into the 80s or into the 90s, he's gonna flunk out the NBA. But if you bring any of those players from back in the day into this era, boy, they gonna soar. They gonna soar because it's easier. It got easier. Think about when Isaiah Thomas or Allen Iverson, how jealous they get when they see a nigga get an open wide layup like that. They like, damn, boy, I wish I could have seen what those felt like. I got smacked upside my head every time I went to the hole.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw the guard out there and y'all know. Dave Bean.
Yeah, now people don't know about the Detroit Pistons great.
Right now. What? And he was one of the first leaping guards of 6'2" back in the 60s. Y'all ain't know that, huh? That house.
These people don't study no more, man.
Rick Barry.
They just think everybody on ESPN and Fox Sports giving the gospel.
About Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, I like Dirk Nowitzki, but you never heard of Rick Barry, right? Rick
Barry was that dude.
Is very underrated.
Nate Thurman.
Forward.
Golden State has some boys over there, man. Golden State has some cats that play for their franchise, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen something on one of these channels. They were trying to say Nate Thurman may be LeBron James' daddy.
Oh yeah, I heard that dumb behind stuff. Like
say that again.
Like they keep saying Ant-Man is Michael Jordan's son. He's talking about underrated. He's seen a video where they were saying that Nate Thurman might be LeBron James' dad.
Okay. Oh, I mean, the late great Nate Thurman. Oh, he's still living? Yeah. That's another one we don't talk about. We're not
yep. And Draymond ain't better than him in Golden State. I don't care if he got the championships, but come on, man. Like,
Nate Thurman. Y'all ain't seen Nate Thurman. And Nate Thurman, I think Nate Thurman was one of the big men. And he had I think he had a quadruple. No. Did he? I think it was Nate Thurman. Triple-double, something like that.
Alex English, the leading scorer in the 80s by a small forward.
Yeah.
Alex English cold, man. Like this, that's why I always say, me and Leonard, that's why I don't rank players and all that stuff. Dude, you can't do that. You really, to me, they really disrespected the game when they do that stuff, man. They literally disrespect the game. And then when they prop up these players, and I'm like, dude, and this is why I don't understand what these young people they argue with. I don't even argue with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, if you don't respect history, I ain't got no time for you. That's just how I feel from this point on.
And the sad thing about it that you and a few brothers that's bringing it up and everything, Alex English payment in the NBA was competitive. You know, the Nuggets can't really get out the West because you had the Lakers and stuff. But it doesn't mean they had a great team. It just right. The Lakers was better. You know, but Alex English, that motherfucker, he acquired 60. How did we get 60? He got 60, you know what I'm saying? Rebounds. A lot of people don't know among the small forwards, he leading blocks too. The nigga in the top 10, if I'm not mistaken.
I used to see a lot of Denver games because we lived in Kansas, so it used to come on Fox Sports. It used to be called Fox Mountain West at the time. And we always used to see. I remember watching Alex English, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Reggie Williams, Dan Issel. A lot of people don't forget Dan Issel.
Yeah, this was bad too. Yeah,
another white dude that would do. It's just so many players. That's why I'd be like, and you know what? You remember how like Anthony Davis? I'm sorry, you're not better than Artis Gilmore. I'm sorry. You're not making Artis Gilmore. How you make it before Artis Gilmore?
Crazy, right?
It's just like Dominique Wilkins not being in the top 50.
It was, yeah.
You remember when that shit first came out? We was like,
back in '97, you put Scottie Pippen in the place of Dominique? That's a slap in the face, bro.
Yeah, that was a slap.
That was a slap. I could do it, man. I'll never forget when I see that on TV. And I was married at one time. I damn do the bottle almost broke TV. I ain't lying. I did. I said, "How the? Where's you? Do you see? If I break it, I got the money to replace TV at the time. But that's a try. Then y'all had almost a hard time to put Dominic in the top 7, put down the best of 75.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't think that we remember that, huh?
See, people like us, we remember that. I seen the whole transition of all this stuff. Saw the evolution of ESPN, even Fox. I remember back in the day, used to be on CNN, Headline Sports.
Oh. Yahoo Sports.
Then Chicago had WGN. Then TBS was Ted Turner Broadcast.
Ted Broadcasting, y'all.
I remember all that stuff,
They show some baseball games, but they show some
they just showed you Chicago, you saw a lot of Braves, you saw a lot of Cubs and White Sox. And then TBS you saw the Braves.
Well, Braves, y'all.
That's just how it was back then, man.
Yeah, but they can't tell them that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't let that bother me no more. I just hate that. I don't hate it, but it's just disingenuous to the sport. How they sit there and tear down another player just to make that another player look good, and then they don't even play the same position, kind of thing. When a person do that to me, your argument is lost. That's why I don't compare old school players to these players, because like we keep telling them, like, dude, y'all talk about the old school players, but the old school players, they played more games than these players. They was more reliable. they was more reliable. Yeah, you had some players that superstars did get hurt, but not how it is right now. And they play way more less games, bro.
Yeah, and also let me say this though. Yo, I would like one day, yo, I'm talking about the young players. Stop talking about Dr. J just done. If you would see his fucking numbers, y'all gonna be like, oh shit.
They don't even know what the ABA is. They don't even know what the Harlem Globetrotters is. They don't even know what that time when the Harlem Globetrotters beat the NBA team. They don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they don't even know about the New York City Reds. The New York City Reds back in the late 1930s, 1939. That also another. It was all black. They beat the NBA play, but it's so funny trying to keep it out of history. Oops. They didn't want to. They trying to sign application to join the NBA, but the NBA said no. Oops. Do homework. But y'all don't want to do no homework.
And this is why, I used to go out and I used to tell them this all the time. I was like, this is your main problem. Y'all want to put today's players on the past players and use the analytics to think what they're going to be. Them analytics is really lying to y'all. So you got to think about it. Jerry West was shooting threes. Pistol Pete Maravich was shooting threes from way out there, and they was called for twos.
They was called twos, y'all.
Gail Goodrich is another one.
Downtown Freddie Brown.
Downtown Freddie Brown. It's just so many. Look, it's just like, look at all the 3-point snipers back in the day. That Reggie Miller shoot 10. That Chet Person. That Dale Ellis. Hershey Hawkins. That Mark Price shoot 10 3-pointers a game. What's my boy name? Not Fat Lever. Michael Adams. They used to play for the he used to play for the Denver Nuggets. I know he played for other teams though.
Yeah,
let him shoot 10 3-pointers a game. That Dan Marley. I can't forget about Rashawn Leonard or
Glenn Rice.
Glenn Rice, right. What's my boy name? Tracy Murray.
Tracy Murray.
Right.
And Michael Adams, a lot of people don't know. I think he's still holding the NBA. 53 straight games, he hit a 3-pointer. Over 50 games. Michael Adams. Look it up.
And he's short, too.
He's short, right.
Even Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith was a hell of a shooter when he got hot.
I can't forget my boy 3D. Let 3D shoot 10 threes a game.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm just saying. They always want to act like basketball didn't have 3-point. Dude, every team had snipers. Every team had somebody that was gonna bust your ass. There was no taking no days off back when we was watching basketball. But you had to bring it every single night. And yes, the sorry teams in the league used to beat the good teams in the NBA. It's always been like that.
I know, right? And let me say this though too.
That Bulls team was an exception to the rule.
Yeah,
and they are the best team ever. I'm sorry. They're the best team ever. You know why? Because they won the championship. That solidifies that best record. Just moving on. I know everybody say the Warriors 7-3-9. Yeah, they might still have that record, but they're not the best team ever because you didn't get it done in the final.
You didn't get it done when it's needed to.
You lost.
You lost. L. When you lose, you lose. Before I say this though, your young players, when you say a certain team loses, it's a moral win. No. You lose, you lose. Ain't no such thing, no moral victory when you lose. Cut it out.
They keep teaching them that on ESPN and all that other stuff, man. That's why I don't be watching that stuff no more. I'll just watch the games Cause look how the broadcasters was. You remember when we was growing up? Yeah. They had coaches, Mike Fratello, QB Brown, coaches like that, telling the fans how the game was, and they made it very exciting.
Exactly. And now the coach both sides of the ball too.
Yeah, no coach both ball, and then held players accountable while they on there. It wasn't no. I never seen so much ass kissing in my motherfucking life. I'm like, and then they always say, and when they say, "Oh, these players are so much bigger, faster, stronger," I'm like, it is. These dudes be sitting there, be doing all world stuff. Cause the NBA did it to themselves, man. I don't feel sorry for the NBA, man. Y'all did it to yourselves. Y'all did it to yourselves. Yeah. You don't promote younger talent. You holding on to old parts.
Yeah.
You ain't. And Adam Silver, you look like Roger from Family Guy. No, not from American Dad.
You know, somebody asked me, I forgot to tell you this. Somebody asked me, said, if you, between Shaq and the Big Dipper, the late Will, who you start a team with? No brainer, Will.
I'm starting, man. A lot of people, man. Will had a fadeaway. Man, only thing him and Shaq got, I'll say, is head on is free throw shooting. Other than that, Shaq ain't got nothing on Will, nothing. And Wilt was a world-class athlete. A lot of people don't understand. I've been knowing about Wilt since I was in high school.
Yeah. Guy could press. He could press 600 and better.
There's so many stories about Wilt that I've seen since the man been gone, bro. I'm just like, but it's good that people like that, you know, still keep his name alive. Because, you know, one thing about this world that we live in now, it's always about the now, what we see now. And basketball, you try to rechange history. You can never. That's another thing. When you start paying homage to them old school players and shit like that, your game went to shit too. Along with it, it's so many layers of why the NBA is down to shit. That's why I like college basketball. But you see structure. You see them feed the big man. You see when the big man actually get busy on the block. Yeah, you still got teams that play guard oriented, but the major teams, them old school coaches in college, it's inside. Feed the big man. Like Kansas, they got that high and low. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that. Duke got Filipowski. You know what I'm saying? Give it to the big man, get busy, and he can create his own shot, and he can shoot the free ball. You know what I mean? Like, and Zach Edey looked like from Purdue. He looked like he related to Yao Ming. Yeah, man. I'm in that college, bro. I'm doing college basketball games this year, man.
Hey. I'm gonna start jumping and do something with you.
Hey, South Carolina girls, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. Hey, Stanford girls look nice too. Colorado girls, LSU girls gonna be all right. They got a bad.
Colorado came a long way. The Colorado girls came a long way, bro.
Yeah, college basketball lit right now, man. I like what I see. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. They only played like 2 games. Like, this is the second week of the season, but you know how it is. It ain't how you start; it's how you finish. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because I did the Duke and Michigan State game, and I did Kansas and Kentucky game. Shout out to my boy Vaughn. Yeah, we was doing. We came out for the second one. Yeah, that's why I love college, bro.
Yeah.
Because all the greatest basketball players we seen played college basketball, and they was dominant in college basketball. Not everybody, and this is another thing too. Y'all love taking a dump on players that don't win no championships. Don't you know in every era there was still great players that was respected by their peers?
Yeah,
the best of the best, and they never sat there and not. See, y'all learning from the wrong people, man. Like. One thing these old ladies told me a long time ago is always true. Basketball has become a soap opera, man. It really is.
It really is because you think about, bro. Look at those great Milwaukee teams back in the 80s. Look at the great Cincinnati teams back in the 60s. Look at the Laker teams, the great Laker teams back in the 60s.
When they had the first player, to get a 3-peat in the NBA was George Mikan.
George Mikan, Minneapolis Lakers in the mid-50s. Look it up. Please don't play me, yo.
This is before the who? The Boston Celtics. Everybody gonna think it's the Celtics. No, the Celtics didn't start it off.
It was the Minneapolis Lakers. Back in the mid-50s. The late great George Mikan. You gotta look that up. The late great George Mikan. They won the first 3-peat in the mid-50s. Look it up. You know what I'm gonna start doing, bro? Whoever wanna challenge me, yo, man, cash at me. Whatever you wanna put. I bet you 100. Let's go. Look it up. Google it. Oh, all right. Thank you. Cash app. Y'all gonna get tired of that. That's what I'm starting doing. No. And then you gotta think about a few years later, one of the baddest white boys to ever, Bob Pettit. You ever see Bob Pettit? Oh, he was true. Small forward, doing both sides.
As I tell people, man, like, you know, that's why I think I was always respected by people like you who've been on YouTube for a while. That would respect. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I always say. This is my go-to. This is my main line that I always tell people, like, well, he's the greatest of all time. I'm like, dude, they don't even tell the truth about my own people. You think they're going to tell me the truth about this man that is the same color as me? Man, you dumber than a box of rocks. That's just anybody. Because I don't have a goat. I don't have a goat. I've been said this on YouTube ever since I got on. I don't have a goat. It's impossible. To me, it's just it's no. I mean, players played in the NBA. It's a lot of them. If a person is great, they're great. But I've been said this too. They just get these players way over extra toppings that they don't need. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't get all that though too. And then it's just and then when they talk about the younger players in the past, they just take shits on them. And that's why I understand players that I know why y'all do it, because what's the word they like to use is clout chasing. I call it a sellout, because if you ain't behind the TV, the mainstream media, how you really move?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, it just infuriates me when people say dumb shit, and I know that I couldn't believe Steven Jackson said that shit. I'm like, damn, I know Kobe was disrespected. I know everybody always want to say, oh, we be hyping up Kobe, but no, man, they didn't give Kobe his flowers when the man was alive either, bro. They wasn't even giving that man his flowers when he was alive. And so we used to seeing this stuff, man. Yeah. Even Tim Duncan, them two right there to me are so disrespected, bro. And Duncan used to beat you in with no emotion, no nothing. Then talk trash, then talk smack, just gave you that look.
I think the only thing
want me to start respecting people, stop disrespecting the legends, man.
Yeah.
But it starts with mainstream media. Because you got these young people coming at people like me. That's why I don't be on these platforms no more. I stay in my own lane. But they ain't going to come over here and talk that nonsense over here.
And let me say this, go
ahead.
For sports a little bit. Now, who do you think who created free agency? The late great Curt Flood for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Because he told them white owners no, I'm not gonna go to a team that you want me to go to. Then they took the Supreme Court back in 1970. He lost. So the young players right now, y'all need to pay homage to a black man, the late great Curt Flood. He the one who created free agency of all sport, and it goes for women too. But y'all don't want to give credit to them. And he died before he was 60.
Mm-hmm.
Got no money or nothing, but he paid the way. Y'all crazy, man. That's why like I stay the same, bro.
That's why I talk basketball with people that got basketball sense, bro. Like you coming over here. If you thinking, I'm just gonna say this because I ain't had a lot. I ain't had none of them come over here in a long time. But if you thinking you gonna come over here, especially over here on my channel, and talk this nonsense about disrespecting legends and everything, this is not the place you want to be.
No,
I can get you myself, and I don't need no help.
No.
But other brothers on here, they're gonna test your. It's like Mortal Kombat. Test your might. It's gonna be like that. For real.
All right, I'm just saying.
I ain't got the time for all that. This ain't no ass kicking. I've been telling y'all this. My dad used to tell me it all the time. People will believe everything they hear on TV and everything and fly it in their life and think that is law. I didn't understand it what he was telling me at the time, but I see what he means now. For instance, most people today, how they move, how society wants them to move. It's not like how your siblings, your mom, or whoever raised you, your mom, your dad, and this notion that that's why I don't get on platforms like that anymore. I never did. I don't even entertain it. I don't even let it hit my feed box. They are black men that really is taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
And it's always been like that. And it's always been like that. I'm going to say this again. It has always been like that. The people who I've been around, they had their dads. I see you, Ron Time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
what's up, Ron Tom?
What's happening?
See you in a while, bro.
Oh yeah. They said that Ron Time, you muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I know you got an echo because that StreamYard shit, man. But chop it up, man. Go ahead and get your shit off.
What's up with it, though, man? We got shit beat down our leg yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The niggas got with us yesterday, man. Sacramento.
Yeah, I told you. I try to tell people Sacramento, look, they can't afford De'Aaron Fox to be out. And I like De'Aaron Fox. That's one person I've been saying that the Lakers should have got. They should have got him because he was in the same draft class I got with Lonzo Ball. But then I thought about it. This ain't no strike to Jay Reed, but Jay Reed was trading that nigga.
Yeah, he had a triple dub yesterday, didn't he?
I was watching that work from like off and on because I didn't get off work last night around time to like 10:30. I know be gone by 9:45, but we had a situation at my job and shit. So
right, that boy.
It's New Day pay period and Thanksgiving. I'll be working Thanksgiving. That's double time March. I sure will. I'm asking the co-workers right now. You don't want to work for Christmas? I work Christmas. That's double pay. I want all of that because the last time I worked for this company, I didn't get that pay. I want my pay back. For real.
Ain't that some shit?
I'm serious because I caught COVID. That was the year I caught COVID. Underrated. Remember? Underrated. Remember that time? I was pissed, bro. I'm like, man. And then one of my other co-workers that was when they made me quarantine for 21 days, right? So then when I came back, one of my co-workers got it, and then they changed the rule. Oh, you can come back in 5 days. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, but y'all made me miss 3 weeks? Like, for real? Man. Yeah, the Lakers got their ass beat. Matter of fact, man, I didn't even do the scores yet, man. Let me see. Let me see the scoreboard from last night. I normally start off the show with that, but today was just different. Hey, why is Mark Jackson? What what's going on? Why did he get fired from MSG? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what I want to find.
Man, what the fuck is going on, man? Y'all blackballing that man that bad, bro?
That bad, bro. I heard a little of it.
I don't even know what's going on, man. Have you heard anything about it, Ron Tom? Okay, it's 2 games tonight. It's Brooklyn Nets and Miami, and OKC play Golden State Warriors. OKC is 7-4. The Warriors are 6-6, and the Raymond is serving his suspension for 5 games. I thought he was gonna get more than that. Hey, you know what's kind of crazy though too? You see how suspensions now is so light compared to back in the day when you used to fight. Now, let me see the scoreboard last night. Oh yeah, I watched that first game. Yeah, I watched Philly and Boston. Boston won 117-107. The Knicks beat the Hawks 116-114. Dallas beat Washington 130-117. Orlando beat Chicago 96-94. Milwaukee beat Toronto 128-112. I know Giannis didn't play that game. Phoenix beat Minnesota 133-115. The Kings blew out the Lakers 125-110. They was up by, I think, by much as 22 at one point. And Cleveland beat Portland 109-95.
Yeah, I got the story right here, bro. You want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got it from some Tuesday. So Mark Jackson out as MSG broadcast after Knicks bar him from playing per report. Former ESPN analyst Mark Jackson will not broadcast Knicks games on MSG Network after the team banned him from the team playing hotel or bus. The New York Post Andrew Marquand reports. We weren't able to work something out this season at MSG Network spokesman told Marchand. Jackson was laid off from ESPN in the summer, as we already know that, and was set to help Phil during Knicks road games as color commentator when Walt Clyde Frazier had night off. However, the Knicks' Leon Rose shut down over an old feud between Jackson and Knicks assistant coach Darren Erman. When Jackson was the head coach of the Warriors, Erman was assistant of the staff with Jackson fired with violation of company policy. ESPN later reported that E-Man secretly recorded conversations of meetings involving coaches only meetings and meetings between coaches and players. Golden State fired Jackson later that year. Jackson will rejoin ESPN on top broadcast team. The former point guard remained there until this season when the network opted to go with Doc Rivers and Doris Burke with Mike Breed moving forward. Erman has been the Knicks assistant coach. I hate that name. Since 2020. New York hired Tim Thibodeau that I said I would say something after this. Tim Thibodeau, their head coach, instead of Jackson, MSG analyst, Wally Zabiak will fill for Frazier on his night off. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Hey, cause that's what have been, cause we talked about this like years past, like it would have been, to me, it would be so dope if you will see New York games be hosted by Clyde Walt Frazier and Mark Jackson. And I know, what's his name, and Vereen, them 3 right there would be so dope together. Yeah, and man, they just been doing Mark Jackson just dirty.
Dirty for what?
This
is goes to show. Now, please don't say. I told people, please don't say the head coach don't know nothing about it. And this is what I'm saying. It proves my point again. Like what you talking about, brother? It proves my point that assistant coach needs to go. That head coach needs to go. Julius Randle needs to go. They need to clean motherfucker out. Let Mark Jackson run the fucking team, man. There are certain coaches you updated, but there's certain coaches you just do not break up. You update it, yes. It's just that a lot of these motherfuckers don't want tradition no more.
I'm playing old school Streets of Rage 4, bro.
What's wrong with culture? What's wrong of a culture, y'all? I want to ask, not you. I want to ask, what's wrong with culture? There are certain, you know what I'm saying, bro. There are certain cities the culture has to stay. That's an establishment. That's the fabric of people. Culture represents people. It doesn't represent colors. It doesn't represent, how you feel. New York basketball is culture. And the people that helped started it, they need to be there.
It's like birth of hip hop started in New York.
And there's somebody, I remember back in the day, anybody that trying to erase culture, they get them out. Now we got a head assistant coach, a little Twinkie, still being in the NBA, and then actually when I read it, y'all, you right. He don't supposed to record meetings, but he still get a job. But y'all don't want to give Mark Jackson a job. But y'all gonna say, ain't no such thing racism. Ain't no such thing bias. And what I just read, y'all look it up yourself.
They ain't gonna do that. That's too much like right, as my mom used to say.
It's sad to do Mark Jackson, man. God damn.
It's just sad as a whole how NBA is doing to the players who really, you know what I'm saying, that really did something for this game, man. Like it's sad, bro.
Yeah, so we watch NBA. So we gotta watch different colors, huh? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's being nice. We want to watch different demonic colors, huh? That's what it comes to it. Not the ones like brother T. Price said, the one paved the way. No matter if you're black and white or Puerto Rican, whatever it is. Oh, we don't respect those who paved the way, right? Okay. But see, y'all want to go by feelings. Feelings is not culture. You gonna get it? If you do not like it, if you don't like certain culture, get out. Get the hell out. And be with your feelings in the corner. Because all I see is this assistant coach, he be with the feelings. And I don't want to hear, he ain't got nothing to do with it. He got something to deal with it. Yeah. Mark Jackson has never done anything to MSG. Y'all ain't like Clyde Frazier when he talking about what LeBron needs to do more and stuff. Y'all clap at him like he don't know the game. Y'all don't think I don't remember that, huh? But this man won 2 championships, 1970 and 1973. Matter of fact, he's a great top 50,
all-time great,
top 50. And then, if you ask me, he's going to be a Hall of Fame on broadcasting too. That's great. Yeah, I'm like you, man. I just and everybody, you copying T. Price. No, me and T. Price. We just are like a lot of. I can't deal with this culture that we in. I can't deal with it. It's a waste of passing jewels out. It's a waste of time. It really. Where are they doing Mark Jackson? That's crazy, man. And I'm saying I'm a New Yorker, and I'm feeling this shit. Like it's like you're trying to make New York basketball, New York culture like a pastime. Like, oh yeah, it's just passing. Fucked up, man. I'm not even try that. Anybody that's a real basketball mind will understand how I feel. Yeah. Not just go for New York. It goes. Look at the Lakers.
Yeah.
Why do you think T. Price don't watch the Lakers game? Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't pay. I ain't talking to the ones in the chat to my outside. Y'all don't pay attention what he was saying 3 years ago. How they treated Kobe. How they treat other players. How they let LeBron get away with murder all the time.
Hey, his time is coming, bro. I ain't worried about it no more. I'm gonna speak I spoke my truth the other day, though. I know a lot of people don't like it or not. I had to, man. I don't even talk about the Lakers. Then I have to talk about him. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. He is playing well right now.
So what?
But the team is getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, they get smacked. Now I do watch that lately. They be getting smacked. They be getting smacked. Man, that's what I'm saying. Come on. Let me say one thing about the nigga. Oh, they want like 3-4 straight. So what? But Julius Randle ain't playing. Get him. I want him out. I want the coaches out. Yeah, Joel Embiid wants to come to the Knicks. Knicks, once y'all got the asses, pull the trigger. But get that coach out and get Julius Randle out. Get them out. Only one way he can go is right or left. If he don't show up, you hold other players back. You want to play other players that don't play well and stuff.
That's his
little
flunkies in the media and let him get away with that stuff. And the NBA, Adam Silver let him get away with it. Paul Pierce even came out and said that you have to talk about LeBron.
Then talk about low maintenance. But y'all refuse to play 80. Y'all refuse. I'm going one day back. But y'all refuse to play 60 games or 50 games. But y'all want low maintenance. Crazy, man. Look at James Harden. James Harden don't like his team already, and he wants another trade.
I ain't hear that, but I just know that these people telling themselves all the time. So I've been trying to tell them, man. So, but I be a hater and all that. I'm just telling the truth, how I see it, man. Basketball has dropped the ball. That's why I respect college basketball. That's one thing I do, because you have to see these players really develop. Man, I'm playing Streets of Rage, man. The old school shit. Yeah.
I'm saying, man, it's bullshit, man. I'm saying,
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That's how I feel too, man. But at the same time,
it's tired, man. I'm like, damn, like I mean, I remember, man, once upon a time, you cannot wait to watch a basketball game, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't quick to watch that junk. I'm more quick to watch the college game than I am anything else.
Going back then.
Oh, yeah, back then. Oh, hell yeah. You already know back then.
It was true, yeah. But now, no, hell no. I remember the Mr. told me, he said, why you don't watch basketball? It ain't what it used to be. Come on, NBA, it's a waste of time. You know, somebody told me, dude, I took somebody one time, you won't believe. Yo, I heard the biscuits. You ever heard of Rick Barry? You look him up.
I know about the old school players, man, back then, man.
Barry was bad too. But I mean, I said to me, he's running very underrated, well-rounded forward. And Rick Barry had hops. Oh man! So you said Dirk Nowitzki is better than Rick Barry? No, can't say that. No, because again, Rick Barry did it both ends of the court. So get it? The players back then, no matter you were a superstar or not, they did it at both ends of the court, and that's the only way. And that's the only way you.
Only way. That was the only way back then you get on these defensive teams too, and the best players did it. And you know what? It was so much competition. It was so many great defenders that never made a defensive player team. But guess what? They hear people talk. That's why I like the Knucklehead podcast. They get the old school legends, old school players. You know what I'm saying? That that played the game and hear their stories instead of telling people that they always tell players that nobody don't ever talk about. Keep that name alive. Shout out to them, man. I used to listen to all the smoke, but I don't listen to them dudes no more, man, because they on some other shit, man. You know, one thing I put Richardson and their response, their show has always been consistent, and I always listen to what they got, who they have on their podcast. Mm-hmm.
I told people, I said, do you know who started six men? Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one who started, I think his last name is white guy. His last name is Ramsey. I never knew his first name. His last name is Ramsey. Started six men. A lot of people don't know who was the first player coach in the NBA. The late great Bill Russell. That did one. We won 2 titles. Last 2 as a player coach. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't want to hear. Y'all want to hear us. No. And let me tell you, a lot of people don't know. Bill Nelson. A lot of people don't know. Bill Nelson play on that the Celtic team back in '69. Coach Nelson play on that team. People don't know. He was an NBA player. A lot of people don't know. Lenny Wilkens was a great player too. Became a coach.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. Yeah. No, you already know, man. Lenny Wilkens, man.
Lenny Wilkens on the choke.
He just couldn't get past Michael.
He's gonna get that right.
Lenny Wilkens had a southpaw.
Well, one of the few players, yeah. That's an excellent coach. I still don't think he don't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, that's why people like us You know what I'm saying? We keep their names alive. Man, there's so many great coaches in this game that coach the NBA instead of people who they be propping up.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of them players, some of them coaches, they was great NBA players. That's great NBA players. They just like can't get past Boston.
Yeah.
Well, he's a bum. He's a bum. So you gonna call Oscar Robertson a bum? Yeah, they can't never get past Celtics. I'm saying, y'all, do your history. Stop be thinking that the NBA has stopped have great players like 30 years ago. Like microwave mindset. Stop thinking that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing too. A lot of y'all be thinking those players back then was athletic. They was too.
Yeah, they was. I don't even pay attention to that when they be talking that dumb stuff.
Yo, they couldn't do any crazy. What? But you know, I gotta pay some respect. You know what I'm saying? The late great Willis Reed. Willis Reed was bad too. He played up against the greats and hold his own. He was only 6'9", 6'10", between 240, 250. Had hops, jumper, lock and shot, and everything. Willis Reed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that. He was captain. First captain. Y'all don't know, man. I think y'all know. Y'all don't know. I think y'all know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know shit, man. I think y'all know. Y'all know me. Y'all don't know, man. That's like talk to a brick wall, bro.
They already know.
Talk to a brick wall. Yeah, I can't talk to your cat, man.
That's how I be feeling, bro. I don't even entertain it.
Yeah, I learned. You know what? You gave me an extra reminder. Tell the truth, man. Man. I can't do it with y'all, man. I can't. I'm gonna hold my Jews to myself.
Right.
It's time to be a passer out. I'll pass out the selected ones. No more. Cause y'all don't want to study, man. Y'all don't like to study, man. Y'all. And then the sad thing about it, y'all got Google.
They got all that technology. They got the answers right in their hands. They still won't look it up.
They don't want it, right?
They don't fit their narrative.
Yo, this forward, man. This forward is no joke, man. Like, you ever heard Evan Hayes?
Evan Hayes only missed 6 games his whole NBA career?
Only 6.
I was right. I still remember that.
Only 6 games, y'all.
And John Stockton only didn't play 82 games only twice in his whole career.
Right.
Like I tell people, man, there's levels to this, man. There's levels to this basketball stuff, man. It ain't but It ain't what these people be telling y'all, and they be saying that shit is law. Man, that shit is not law, bro.
It sure ain't law. And go more about Elvin Hayes. Guess who beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar start the UCLA winning streak? Was Houston Cougars back in '69.
Man, you had to be going against 4 of them motherfuckers. Hell no, I wasn't gonna beat them motherfuckers. It got me going against RoboCop. Murphy. If you know about Streets of Rage, you know who I'm talking about. Murphy. I had to go against 4 of them. I finally died. God damn.
Oh, yeah. Well, Elvin Hayes beat the great UCLA team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar stopped their winning streak. Won the national title in '69. Then after that, Elvin Hayes went on to have an outstanding career. One got an NBA title over that. But he was always
only missed 6 games by doing that. That means he gave us all, everything, dedication, everything. So it's like, so we keep telling people, we've seen this before, but these players really had more mileage on their body than LeBron did. Look how much mileage Elvin Hayes had.
And plus they played more pre-games at that time too.
I mean, exhibition games?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played way more exhibition games back then.
It's really, they played 2 seasons or more.
And only missed 6 games.
Only 6.
And played at a high level.
High level. Among the league in scoring, among the league in rebounders, and among the league in blocks.
Yeah.
The Big E.
Yeah, it's good been chopping up with you, bro. I haven't forgot about you. You heard me? I haven't forgot about you, not for 1 second. I guarantee you, Christmas time, bro. I've been working extra and stuff, man. I got something for you, man. I got you though. You already know, man. Hey, when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. It could be.
I know.
I could do it. I could do it now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just been working, man. But this week I'm thinking I'll be working like 7 days because we had a couple people quit. I'm like, shoot, I don't care. I get that money. I'm like, dude, like.
Yeah, you can't. I know you forget.
I got you, bro. Trust me. And shout out to my boy Greenleaf, man. Mr. Houston Rocket himself, man. You want that Houston Rocket content? Holla at my boy Green. Shout out to my boy Showtime C Hill, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I know I don't be on nobody's platforms no more, man. I ain't got time for that stuff, man. That's just me, man. Because no, you gotta have some. You gotta talk some basketball etiquette kind of stuff when you talk basketball with me.
You know what I think we should do? I think that when we talk offline of this, I think we talk more about it. I think that us brothers like me and you get some brothers. We should talk about sports, talk about basketball. You know what I'm saying? You remember that time? Because that's the only way, bro. And then it's gotta be.
We can break it down. So how we could do it is that you could get your generation, and then I could break it down with what I seen.
Yeah,
I'm watching basketball. I could start. I remember '82 from on. And the only reason why I didn't know '82 because even before technology came out, I was able to get access to watch videotapes of the NBA Finals because my dad used to report all the NBA Finals, all of them. I don't know when he actually stopped though, but you know how it was back then, man. We recorded everything. The NBA games back then was lit. You was gonna get competition. You was gonna get all that stuff. Yeah. And another thing that I don't understand, I'm gonna continue to say this. Y'all need to stop knocking players who they play with, where your favorite player play with everybody they mama compared to the other players that we be talking about. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Stop acting like Kevin Durant is not the only one that did. He did the same thing his predecessor did. LeBron did.
Yep.
He teamed up. But the media didn't like what KD did because he won more than he actually lost.
Exactly.
They don't keep that same energy. It's just like Steph Curry. He should have been a 2-time Finals MVP. But no, Rachel Nichols, who y'all dudes be busting y'all mayonnaise on the napkins over and shit. Who out there promoting that she banged Jimmy Butler like y'all niggas was there and shit kind of shit. I don't be speaking on shit like that. I don't get down with shit like that. That's why I never comment. That's why I don't respect when people be saying that. Oh, Anthony Edwards, he's Michael Jordan's son. Okay, I don't think so. I don't say shit like that. But anyway, yeah. I just don't understand how y'all people move and talk like that. So when you come talk to me, you gotta know what you're talking about. So that's why the brothers that I have over here, they know. We all got different facets of opinion, but we seen real basketball, man. I tell y'all this all the time, man. I seen basketball from the 80s all the way to 2010. I seen way great basketball in that time than this era. I'd rather watch that shit. The only reason why I watch today's players because this is all I know. But trust me, I'm all in that college though. I'm all in that college.
Well, I would say it is to you, right?
Yeah.
That the 80s and some of the 90s, I'm gonna say some.
Yeah.
To me, that was towards an end of real NBA.
Okay, I'm going to jog your memory even more. I do agree with you said. I got to add this in there too. Look at the All-Star games from 2000. I love the 2000. Remember, basketball started in 99, back for the new millennium, 99, 2000. That was a great mix of basketball. You know why? He has some 80 players.
Yeah.
80s and early 2000s. A lot of people forget about the early 2000s. I say that whole decade. All them All-Star games was competitive. You remember we was watching All-Star games growing up. They always turned it on when? In the fourth quarter. They start taking the game seriously. Now, man, these All-Star games now, LeBron versus now that's Steph Curry. Like that shit's stupid. Now you want to go back to East and West all of a sudden. I don't understand these people, man. Like, what are you talking about?
And you know what, bro? That's what I love. I love my brother right here. I don't give a damn. I did. I love my brother. I love my brother inside and outside. But that's my brother. He part of Underrated One family. So he part of it. And to go more on your point, that the players in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
They played all the way up to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still competitive. That's a great point. So the real basketball was really played, and those days were competitive, man.
I remember the old school ass, because I told you I lived in Kansas. My dad got stationed in Kansas. I remember watching Alice English back in the day.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this dude get buckets like, and there's no emotion. He was like a Tim Duncan. He was just gonna put it on your ass. And they give you no facial expressions. You couldn't see him. You couldn't get him out of character. None of that shit. I just miss players. I just miss that era, man. And to me, I'm not mad. I'm not upset what the NBA's done, but because they did it to themselves. Because you remember how ESPN used to be. ESPN used to have some integrity about them. That shit just went out the window. And ever since Stuart Scott died, that was it.
That was it.
Saunders,
yeah.
John Saunders. Yeah. I could take it way back. What was that dude name? His last name was Lee.
Yeah. David Lee.
Yeah, I was gonna say David Lee. I thought his name was David. He was another one, bro.
David Ray.
Like ESPN used to have some head honchos that used to tell the truth, man. But ESPN, I know y'all signed with Disney, and I said this the other day when I went on my little run. But it's everything that I said in that video was true. Y'all created this whole little monster, narcissist, disrespecting other legends kind of shit. because you let your chosen one, who y'all been molding, shaping up ever since he was in high school, you let him ruin the league. He did ruin the league. I'm sorry, he ruined the league. It's just obvious. Steph Curry didn't ruin the league.
No.
I'm just being for real. Because look, remember back in the day when the champion won, what they used to talk about they used to talk about that champion. But ever since LeBron started going to the finals, what they start doing? Talk about LeBron, but they couldn't. You know, the only time you didn't hear that shit underrated? You know, the only time you didn't start hearing that? When Kobe went there 3 straight times. And even then, it was promoting Kobe versus LeBron, the puppets, all kinds of shit, bro.
But look at the difference, bro. When Kobe won them 3 times, half of them was all-stars. But the NBA didn't want to be. I'll give you case in point. Again, I'm sticking to New York because I'm straight up New York like that. But at the same time, I'm a sports critic too. Lamar Odom. Nobody didn't want Lamar Odom.
No, they didn't.
They didn't want Lamar Odom. But you know, Kobe said, "Come on."
And shout out to Nas, man, because I'm showing my age right here. But I know you a little bit older than me. But I'm showing my age. I remember growing up. And Nas did a video, Nas like, and it had he had the St. John's, Ron Artest.
Yeah.
And you even saw Lamar Odom in that video. He had all the New York boys in that video. Go through your history and look it up. Look up that video of Nas like.
Yeah. And let me tell you about Lamar Odom, how nice Lamar Odom was.
Man, Lamar Odom was nice.
Odom was like 6'1", 6'2", but 1 year he grew like 8 or 9 inches. He was 6'10". And then
he did like an Anthony Davis. He did an Anthony Davis.
But he was skilled. Oh my God. Yo, Odom? When he was at Rhode Island?
Yeah, with Tyson Wheeler. God. Yeah, I remember that, man. I grew. Hey, that was the time I was growing, man. That was my teenager year. Yeah. Hey, I remember all that shit, man. Odom was cold. That's when St. John's was St. John's, bro. Like,
the Johnnies, yeah.
They was called the Johnnies, and shout out to Bill Raftery. I still love
Bill.
I know Bill Raftery. You on the Big East now. I just miss and rest in peace to Billy Packer too. It feel weird. Yeah. It feel weird listening to the final.
Isn't it, right?
And you hear Jim Nance and you always heard Billy Packer.
Only Packer for years.
For years, it was only them two alone. Them two.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. That Billy Packer. And then we got Dickie V.
Oh, shout out to Dickie V. You know, they said he's recovered from no more cancer and all that good stuff.
So, that's good, yeah.
Hey, we grew up you already know the beginning of the college basketball. I used to be able to do it. Then my voice got deeper, so I can't do it like I used to. I used to be able to do a great Dick Vitale. I can't do that shit no more. But you remember when college basketball about to start, who you was gonna hear from? Dick Vitale. Before any game come up, I'm gonna tell y'all who my diaper dandies and his player of the year.
Diaper dandies. I'll give you some sleepers. Let me see. Oh my, you tell the truth, bro. I know me. Man, you hear that? You run it back home.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why I run home quickly to watch a college game before I watch the NBA game. I'm just being serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even a contest. But let me get myself out of here, man. You know, I can be on this shit all day long, man. Yeah, I'm about to get ready and, you know, I already have my L rolled up for the night. So when I get off, man, I get off earlier tonight though. But yeah, man. I'm about to get myself
appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh man, hey, I'm gonna go live every morning, man. Except on the weekends. Like, if they got any good college games Saturday or Sunday, I'll stream them. You know, I'll go live, you know what I'm saying? Because it's college basketball, man. Because all the other homies I know, they all doing NBA. I've been saying I wanted to do college, and this is what I'm doing.
No. I'm going to be with you once to do college. Because Those some. Let me tell you, especially the women's. Because men,
women
is
is
pretty good teams.
Them freshman girls that came in this class, they are nasty, bro. Like even the freshman boys, man. Shout out to this freshman class that's in college, man. Like I've been watching some of these players play in high school and shit like that. Cause Duke got a lot of them. Kentucky got a lot of them too.
Yeah.
You know, Shepard, his son played for Kentucky.
Really?
He looks just like his dad, but not with the same haircut though.
Of course not. But I noticed that he was like, so I know last year, like the freshmen, they go to big schools, but they go to the conference, and they go.
They put in that work. They put in that work from the first day. Like Juju Watkins, USC got the #1 girl and male player in their class. And a lot of people forget DeJuan Wagner's son, DJ Wagner, he played at Kentucky. Jamal Masper's son, he played out here in the Mountain West. I think it's New Mexico State or University of New Mexico, one of the two. And he talked just like his dad, underrated. Look up Jamal Masper Jr. I'm serious. Look up Jamal Masper Jr. interview. You hear him talk, you can be like, man, little bro wasn't lying. He talked just like his dad, bro. But he's way shorter than Jamal though. You know, Jamal was Monster Mash. They call that nigga Monster Mash in Kentucky for a reason.
You ever seen his father play? No joke.
Oh, I got to shout out my other boy too, though. My boy, Big Dog, Glenn Robinson.
Yeah, another
Big Dog. Big Dog was cold, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He was cold, bro.
He was cold, and he was them injuries, man. Woo! What could have been? Just like Jamal Mashburn, the injuries slow him down, man. If they would have played like good 4 or 5 more years, man, they would have been up there. But you know, but wherever they at, when they played, it was cold. Big Dog was cold.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna let you get out of here, but thanks again. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna hit you up, man. Cause now that you know, my job is, people ain't doing what they want to do, and everything like that. So if my schedule change, I will let you know and let everybody know too. But I'm still doing college basketball all the way to its time, to its March Madness. Then I'll do the NBA game. I'm sticking to my promise this year, man. The NBA ain't
I want to get into more college basketball too than I was before, man, because there's a lot of good teams,
man. Watch the girls, bro. Girls in the men's season is gonna be lit. Both sides. You still got the female Steph Curry, who can shoot from a half court. You know what I'm saying? She's still in college. And then you got LSU, Colorado girls is good. The Big Ten's gonna be tough. The SEC gonna be tough. The Pac-12 gonna be tough. The ACC, you know how it is. The power conferences, they're gonna be lit.
Yeah. Man. Now the Big East girls, y'all still got some catching up to do, but they're coming along.
But I know Notre Dame is not in. Is Notre Dame in the Big East, or are they still independent? I know they in the ACC.
ACC.
But that's one team That's one team ain't never been a skit. That's been UConn kryptonite too. You know how Tennessee used to lose to UConn? That's their kryptonite. Because Notre Dame always got in that ass. Especially when they had Wiggins.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes used to be busting y'all mayonnaise on them napkins over. Wiggins. Let me get my ass out of here, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all leave the paper towels alone.
And my homeboy mama, man, told me that shit, man. I was like about 19. No, I was like 20. Well, I'll try to remember the exact age. I knew I was like, I think I was like, no. I was in Louisiana. It was like 20, I say about 22, 23. When I heard that shit, man, I always use that shit, man. That shit.
But you know what? You could throw this in with it too. I want to know, are y'all using no frill or all helmets. Yo,
shout out to my boy Wills, man. I do be sending you the link, man. Shout out to my boy Wills, man. I know you ain't gonna raise your hand, man. We gotta start telling these people to start raising their hands around here, man. Stop disrespecting the game, man. People like me gonna keep their names alive. I don't care what y'all try to say. Y'all try to rewrite history and yada yada yada. It don't work on me.
You know what we gotta do, bro? And I know we be talking about the shout out to Brother Wills. Yo, when they talk nonsense, no, you gotta get the fuck off. Bye.
Right.
Bye. No. And then if you
I don't play with them.
You get on.
Right. Like I ain't got time for that shit. I'm like, bye.
No type of game. No. I did that. As a matter of fact, I did that a few weeks ago. When I was talking about something else, I said, get off.
All right, y'all be good. Y'all be safe.
All right, man. Peace, man. Peace.
I'll holler at y'all in the morning. I'll do a stream before I go to work in the morning like I did today, man. So, yeah. All right, man. You stay up, man. Be blessed, man. Hey. All right, now. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out. Peace out. Oh, shout out to Trey for coming through. Shout out for Ron trying to come through. And shout out my boy Atlantean. Shout out for him for coming through. And what the hell was this? If I miss you, it ain't no disrespect. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all later, man. I'm about to get up out of here and start my day, man. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.